Hello, Cyber World. We are back with a new video for Cowboy Country Swing Club. My lovely lead teacher tonight is Ashlyn and Breanna. So we're going to change things up a little bit. Instead of going over beginner yet again, you guys have about 6 weeks to get that down. If you need to go see it again, go ahead and look at one of the older videos. We'll do a quick refresh after this, but we thought we'd do something fun and teach you guys a line dance. So we're going to start with that, and then we'll go for a quick refresh on beginner, then we'll teach you some intermediate moves, and then we actually are going to have you guys learn an intro to lift move tonight. So with that being said, I will hand it over to the lovely Ashlyn so that she can get you started on the line dance.
All right, guys, so we're going to be learning Creepin tonight. This is an easy category of line dances. It's considered an easy line dance. And hopefully later on in the other classes, future weeks will be teaching you intermediate ones as well. So for this line dance, it usually goes to the song Creepin. If you guys want to look that up later when you're practicing. But basically what you're going to do is you're going to start with your weight on your left foot, and you're going to start with kicks. So you're going to do 4 of those, one per foot. So it's going to go right, left, right, left. Okay, so that's the first 4 counts. Yeah, so mirroring it. So it's right, left, right, left. So then after that, you are going to step back on your, and you do this. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your weight on your left foot, and you're going to take the free foot and do a little bit of a cross over your knee in the air, and then a kick out, step on it, and then do the opposite knee. And so that's only 2 of those. So altogether, that looks like kick, 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 and then cross, step on it, cross, like that. And then we're going to go back and do 4 more kicks. So it's just right, left, left again. And now, so
let's do all that again, just so you guys have a handle on it. So from the beginning, I consider this a 4-part line dance. So part 1, just your kicks. So we go 1, 2
on your left foot.
Yeah.
And so
1,
left,
2, 3, 4. That's part 1 done. Part 2, we do our yeehaw jump kicks.
Yeah. So remember, weight again on your left foot, and you're going to kick out, but don't keep it down. Go across, down, step on it, out, across, 3, step on it.
Okay, that's part 2. Now we go to part 3, which is the same as part 1. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, so now we're here. We're going to do the second part. Once again, we're going to step on our left foot. Oh, yes. Sorry. And then we are going to stomp the ground like it's our biggest enemy or something like that. Okay, so we're going to step back up, and then we're going to go forward a little bit. Usually, people kind of go like a diagonal when they're stomping the ground. So step down with your left foot and stomp with your right foot. We're going to do 2 of those. So it's going like this. Stomp. Stomp.
So the thing, why we're doing this is it's a rotational dance. So we'll start facing this way. By the end of our stomps, we should be facing about this way. And you'll go to the 4 walls, okay?
So there are 2 ways you can turn here. You can turn during your stomps. So do like a quarter or like a quarter turn to your half turn. So like this, and then step back here and then do another part of a turn while you're doing your stomps. Or you can go stomp and then turn a little bit and then another stomp during your step. So it's whatever you prefer. I like turning as a stomp.
All right, so we'll do it slow again with us talking through the counts for you. Then we'll speed it up a little bit, and then we'll try it with some music. Sound good to everybody? Cool. All right, so again from the beginning, part 1, we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Part 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Part 3, 2, 3, 4. Stomp. Now we stomp forward, stomp side, and then you're back to the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
So to keep the time with those stomps, what you can think of is stomp and then back to stomp and then step again and then stomp like this. Because otherwise you might catch yourself going like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? So it's stomp, 2, 3, 4, stomp, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. So we're gonna go a little bit faster this time for you guys, and then we should be ready ready to do some music. All right, so from the beginning, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, cross, 2, 3, 4, cross, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, stop, stop, forward, stop, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now we'll throw some music in with that.
So Creepin starts at a very specific time, so you kind of have to wait until you get yeah, don't know what you're listening for, and then okay.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, 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 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, forward, stop, stop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, stop, forward, stop, stop. All right. So, pause the music for us. We're gonna get you guys to start that one more time, just so you have a hang on when to start it, and then we'll go to a quick review of beginner. All right. So, go ahead.
When he starts singing.
Bonus points for our hokey pokey.
Yeah. Yeah. He knows what to do until the dance actually starts.
Please don't do it. We are the left. Here we go.
I got
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, forward. Stop, stop. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop, forward. Stop, stop. All right. There you go, people. That is line dance Creepin, taught by the lovely Ashlyn and the not quite so lovely Breanna. I will now switch out so that y'all can get a quick review of beginner.
So like Breanna said earlier, we're not going to do the full beginner lesson today. If you want some more details about that, go ahead and check out our previous videos. But for right now, Mikael and I are going to teach you guys just a quick review of beginner.
Hi guys, I'm back. So real quick, right off the bat, gentlemen, palms facing up, ladies, always palms facing down. Always kind of get a good firm grip on the fingers there. The more gentle you are, the cooler you are, but harder to teach. And then from here, some of the stuff that we want to go over, guys, is hand holds, done, spins, and then your holds. So there's several kinds of holds. Right off the rip, we're going to start with spins. Every spin starts with whatever hand you're letting go of. If I let go with my right hand, I'm doing left-handed spins. And don't forget, all of this kind of comes off of where you're going to gesture your hand in accordance to her center of mass. So if I'm going across her center of mass, that is called face spin. You're going past her face. Very fun. And then that's your forehanded spin. Your backhanded spin, you're pulling away, and she goes that way. There you are. And then always pull it back so that you can get out of that uncomfortable hand hold. Same thing with your right hand. This is backhand. Always backhand because you're left with this very uncomfortable stature here. Pull it back to correct it. Again, with the right hand, you go across the face. Look at that. Right-handed, forward-handed spin.
And remember, ladies, for the spins, make sure you're on your toes. And make sure you're bending your legs. It just helps you spin better.
Very good. Another really quick thing that I kind of glazed over, guys. Try and remember your basic steps. Basic steps always start with the right foot. That was not it.
I have the left foot, but okay.
Right foot and always spin on your toes. Gives it a nice little flare. Bring your toes back together.
And remember, guys, we're not stomping. We're gliding across the dance floor. We are not running like this. Oh, no.
I love it. Always keep in mind that the hands do not stay at the hips That's really awkward. Keep your elbows in and your hands spread out. Again, hands spread. You're giving a nice gentle glide across the floor. Let's not damage my knee floor. So yeah, those are your spins. That's your basic step. Now, real quick, I want to brush on some of the important hand holds. So all steps start from here. First off, I'm going to show you guys the bow and arrow. That is a quick bring up to your head. Get it a nice sharp over her head. Always keep these arms strong, and then you can slide back.
It's also known as the butterfly or the cat scratch, regionally, just in case you were wondering about the name.
Yes, sorry. So again, bow and arrow. I bring my left hand over my head and my right hand over her head, always keeping it strong and slide back.
So this is for hand switches when you want to go from here.
Yep. Now, my general response is to land into the handshake. That is this, very easy. There's also the, there it is, upside down handshake. Very simple. This, I call it bro hug. Yeah. So this is the bro shake, upside down bro hug. And then the wrist hold. That is this guy.
So different moves will require different hand holds, but just so you guys know, that's usually the best way to get the back.
Yes.
From the bow and arrow butterfly.
Yes. Cool. All right.
How about just one quick basic dip for you guys, and then we'll move on to intermediate.
Excellent. Thank you. So real quick, at the end of every song, you're going to want to follow up with a, at the end of every song, do a dip. So this is called the Cuddle Hole. It's another hole that you guys should get pretty familiar with. It's pretty popular. I'm keeping my right hand down on her hip. My left hand is up here. Getting out of that, very simple, going back into it. I'm taking her right hand, my left hand, across her face. I'm keeping her at a perpendicular angle to my body, and then I step with my right leg out. The farther I step out, the lower the hip goes.
So girls, for this one, I'm sure you've learned about this in the previous episodes, so we're going to keep it short. Just remember, you only need to dip as deep into the dip as you feel comfortable. Also, don't forget you can put your foot back to help the gentleman dip you.
All right, and real quick before we end beginner, I want to go over the last 3 rules. First, always ask, would you like to dance? Fantastic. 2, safety, always priority. 3.
Dip the girl.
Oh, dip the girl. Okay, there we go. So yeah, boom, here we are.
And I will have Breanna come and take over for intermediate.
Come back.
Yeah, so we'll just take this back to some 80s.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back to the 80s, forget swing, done.
I love it. All right. So intermediate today.
Yep. We're gonna be teaching triple threat first. For this one, we will show it to you, and you guys can be like, oh, wow, it's amazing, but we'll teach you how to do it. So we can be like, oh, wow, you're amazing. All right, so this is what it looks like.
First, we go into the Cuddle Hole. Oh,
We're just showing.
do it first.
You're jumping ahead of this.
Ooh.
That's how I do that.
That was good.
All right.
Cool. All right. Look at that. We're learning on the spot. Look. Okay. So to start,
Thank you.
yep, and then you guys are going into the cuddle. Boom. And then you're letting go with your left hand, kind of giving her a nice shove.
You're free. What?
And then as you keep your hand out here, this is going to gesture to her to come back in. Give her a nice hug downwards.
So ladies, you are not able to get free. You still have your hands. You might as well just let it happen and you spin back in and high five. Grab the high five. From here, you're going to lean. So the guy base is out.
Yep, and gently you step with the left leg, get a nice big lean there. The farther out you step, the deeper the lean, the lower it looks.
All right, so ladies, you can.
out just the same way that
You're free. No.
Don't let her go.
So then, ladies, you spin back in for the second time. Again, high five, grab. From here, it's the jump part of the move. So you can go first.
Yes.
Explain.
Gentlemen, I always suggest getting a good hand underneath her forearm so that she can kind of brace herself. And then you're going to give her your hip. So notice how I give the hip here, and then I'm going to give a little bounce, and then hold, and then down. Spin it back.
So for ladies on that part, from the spin-in, you come in, he gives you the hip. What you're going to do is you're going to jump and kind of try and land with your shins on his leg, all right? So it looks like this. Like that. Makes it a lot easier for him instead of just trying to like awkwardly deadlift you into the air. Then you're like awkwardly like this. Nobody likes that. Okay? So for the second part again, the girl comes in, high five, hold. This is what keeps you secure and not like nose diving. So that's super important. From there, guy gives you his hip, and then you, beginning, I always used to count this off. You can if you want. 1, 2, 3. And I land and back down. And you get your pseudo freedom again. Still the whole time. Just hold on. Okay. All right. Do you want to do your ending or mine? Apparently they're different.
I can pick yours.
All right. We'll do both. We'll do both. Pull. Which one are we starting with?
We'll do mine.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing.
This is fine.
All right.
And then she comes in and spin in. And then you grab this hand here. She keeps her feet together, the slight perpendicular to you. Lean her gently forward, and then let her spin out. Cool. There you are.
All right. So there's that one. Or the one that we showed you, which is apparently different. Where the girl comes in, you just keep spinning, grab the neck, turn here. Okay? So either of those endings work. Let's run through the whole thing again. All right, from the beginning. You're here. You go into the cuddle. Spin out. I'm sorry, I'm getting messages from the people behind the counter, and they're being very rude. All right, so we spin out. We spin back in. We lean. Spin out. Spin in and jump. Spin out. Which ending are we doing? Right. Okay, spin in. And do a different ending than you're used to. Jazz hands. All right.
I'm sorry. I gotta say, I have no idea what you're doing.
I mean, you're pretty funny, so. All right, so again, we'll show you the second ending real quick, just so you guys have both, and then we'll go on to the next one. So, just the last part here, girl keeps spinning, and back out. Okay. Woo! Or run into a wall.
That's fine too.
Then you like actually can't.
You're a little shimmy away. One of the things I will always say, gentlemen, if you've seen a lot of dancing on TV, this is not it. If you're dancing with somebody, you don't need to do that weird Spanish type dance where they all just let them hang out. Step with your partner, keep your center of mass in line with theirs. It'll save your joints. Promise.
And your partner's head.
Yes, that's always,
I like mine intact, Once again, people behind the camera are being very rude. You'll meet them later.
All right. Next, keeping with the theme of doing triples, I'm going to show you guys the triple neck dip. We'll run the move for you first, and then
There's a wall.
keep her nice and dizzy. It helps. All right. So. Woo! Here we go. All right. So neck dip, guys. Start basic stance. You're going to let go with your right hand and give her a nice, good 3 spins. The 3 spins are important because it keeps her dizzy. Bring her back.
All right, ladies, for this one, when his hand goes up, that almost exclusively means he wants you to spin. The rule of girls is you spin until you're told to stop. Even if he lets go, you're just like awkwardly here. You still look good, so just keep spinning until he tells you not to.
Gentlemen, if you let go, just give them finger guns.
Upper finger guns are always a must. Upper finger guns and jazz hands are the key to swing dancing.
Boom. Alrighty. So like I said, you do the 3 spins, 2, 3, and now I'm taking her right hand, putting it on my shoulder, and I have my right hand cupping her neck, trying to avoid hair. Because, ow.
Ladies, real quick, from here, you put your hand on his arm so you know where you're going, because he could throw you that way, straight down, like you don't know. So I just put my hand on the arm so I can feel where he's going to put me, and it gives added support.
Okay, and gentlemen, you can just kind of freehand your left hand. It's not super important. But you're going to step the right leg and and then swing your left leg, and then squat. What's important about this stance is I don't even need my hands.
They're recommended.
They are recommended, especially if you're just starting out. And now, after I bring her up, I'm pushing on her left shoulder, keeping my hand on the back of her neck.
Ladies, once again, we spin till we're told to stop.
This is stop, otherwise, awkward face. Now I'm keeping this forearm against kind of her chin, neck area, and then I step with my right leg.
Once again, I grab the arm so that I know where it's going.
I don't need hands.
Again, still recommended.
Pull her back up, and then you're going to gesture a nice another spin, and it's the same one as last time. Right step, left step, dip, and then come back. Spin her out. Catch her right hand.
Ladies, you'll notice when I spin, I kind of do these awkward, like, dinosaur hands that are happening here. The purpose of that is it gives him space if he needs to catch your waist for certain spins, or if he needs to grab your hand, they're available instead of him having to, like, awkwardly, like, rope you. Like, not my preference. So if you just, like, awkwardly keep your hands out, then he's able to catch a lot easier, and you have less of a chance of, like, spinning into a wall.
This is how we're doing it. I encourage you. Kidding, jokes. All right. All right. So one more time, show you guys the move all the way through. All right, guys, and there you are, the triple neck dip and the triple.
All right, we are going to hand it off to intro to lifts. Caveat, please don't try any of this without a spotter. I'll be staying here to spot, but I will let them do the teaching.
Yes, that is very important to spin. A lot of these moves are advanced. They are lifts. Be safe. Hey guys, I'm Jake.
Hi, I'm Kylie.
So we're going to be teaching intro lifts. As these guys already mentioned, we recommend having spotters. And what we mean by that is have a friend or a buddy or someone that can catch the girl if she falls or she gets dropped. Another option is have like a gymnastics mat or something along those lines, just to avoid injuries.
Be creative.
Or live on the wild side.
No, don't do that. Not a good idea.
Not good for the girl at all.
Spikes.
Concussions are a real thing. Please take this boarding seriously.
So we're going to start with basic flip. We'll go ahead and show it to you and then break it down.
I did a lot. Not even red.
So what we'll do is we'll also show you guys how we recommend spotting these as well. So to start this one out, you're going to bring the girl to a cuddle. And so you're right like this, side by side, hip to hip.
Yeah, I really like each other.
And from here, you're going to push her out because she forgot to put deodorant on and woo-wee.
Not a good idea. All right. So from here, girls, what you're gonna do? Well, guys.
Guys, you're going to turn your hand down to signal that she needs to keep spinning.
Yeah. So girls, you're just gonna keep spinning like towards away from the guy. Then it's gonna be clockwise. So you're gonna kind of come around until his arm is right in front of your chest.
Guys, you're going to be around the waist here. And I like to come around to the small of her back right there with me.
Alrighty, so from here, girls, drop your hand and just put it on his shoulder.
Guys, left hand under the girl, see that would be left knee.
Yeah, so girls, just make sure you're holding on real tight. And so from here, what you're gonna do, make sure you have spotters. You guys are awesome. You're going to jump and make sure you're gonna communicate with your partner.
Counting is encouraged.
So you're gonna jump and then not recommended to do it slow motion.
Stop midway.
That's why you have spotters.
Intro lifts.
Okay, so we'll get back into that one more time.
So you bring her to the cuddle,
Girls,
push her out when she smells.
keep spinning back until your arm is around. Drop your hands, put it on the shoulder, brace yourself.
Guys, Turn your hand around to the small of her back. And left hand under her knee. From here, like I said, recommend count, but I always forget to do that. So 1, 2, 3. And guys, when you go to throw her over, your left hand is just going to toss her over your shoulder.
Yeah, so girls, make sure that your legs are not like straight up in the air, kind of bend them a little bit so that when you do come down, you have a easier way to land. That's nice.
Girls, something for you to remember is you are pivoting around his arm. Don't grab on and make yourself solid because it hurts the guy and it usually stops to move halfway, so it looks like this if you do that.
Yeah, make sure you pivot your arm because what I just did there was I stopped and grabbed on. So that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna make it real scary. So
Real quick on spotting, guys. Whether you know how to do it properly or not, the biggest thing is the girl's head. Make sure that her head is safe because she's normally the one flying through the air. Guys, we don't really care about you. No, but make sure that you're watching the girl's head. If you notice, like I went with them around and made sure her head was safe the whole time. If you're spotting, it is not your job to watch the move. The only thing you should be watching is her head.
On another note with that, I will say you are not there to grab the other person. Whoever is doing the move is in the most control. If you come in there and you try grabbing someone, you are going to cause more damage than good. Like she said, just always watch that head cushion.
Your hands are softer than the floor.
And a pro tip on this move specifically, when the guy is bringing the girl around, he's probably got a decent hold of her. For spotters, the easiest way to spot this move is just help them finish the move. So like if she gets stuck halfway, then that's where we see the biggest issue. Right there.
I grab her feet and then I pull her.
Yep. Help her finish out the move and
It'll usually work.
yeah.
all right. Do we have enough time to teach?
Full sentence only.
All right. You want to do this?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay.
We'll have to make this one quick, but we can do it.
Yeah. So next one is called chicken wing dip. So we'll show it to you and then we'll break it down again. Again, you need spotters for this. This isn't like turtle what's food.
Very good spot.
Teaching board.
So, start this move. We're going to go to the butterfly, or bow and arrow, or back stretch.
So this is what Ashlyn and Mikael taught you earlier.
So you're going to slap wrists, lie down, Boy Scout grip to shake hands.
Yeah.
So from the other side, right there like that. Then from here, guys, you're going to spin the girl. So you're going to take your right arm, you're going to cross her face and drop it over her head.
So girls, you're spinning counterclockwise.
So now your hands are upside down.
Kind of in an awkward position here.
So guys, turn your wrist down so that her hand goes behind her back.
So chicken wing it here. So girls, you're kind of in an awkward position because you can't stay forward. There's only one way you can go, and that's the left, which is counterclockwise. So you're gonna go around counterclockwise until your arms are like this, kind of in the back. You see that? And then girls, don't stop spinning there. Keep spinning until your chest is like right in line with the guy's shoulder.
Guys, you're going to take your left hand, put it on her shoulder right here. This is what your grip will look like behind the back. So you're basically shaking hands behind the girl's back.
So girls, make sure you have a tight grip here. You need one.
Guys, the next part is really important for you. It's the stance you're going to stand. If you stand like this, you're not going to be able to catch the girl. So you're going to want a nice athletic stance, so feet shoulder width apart. And I personally like to take my left leg and take a small step forward so I'm a little offset so I have some front back stability as well. So,
Which way? Like her head's kind of towards me. Yeah, her head's all right.
so
Girls, keep spinning. You can only spin one way. Go around here. And then so girls, what you're gonna do is you're gonna jump back and your tailbone is gonna land right here on the side.
guys, you're going to get a nice squatting position so I can hold on to her like this without, see if the spotters leave for a sec. She's not going to fall either way. you go back up, and you'll be right back here.
So girls, make sure to engage your core when you're doing this as well.
Okay.
And keep a hold of the guy as well, just because, you know, that can feel a little bit scary.
Then from here, just unwind. So when in doubt, spin out. Handshake the wrong way, just keep spinning. And that is the chicken wing dip. We are unfortunately out of time for today. So
We can review the chicken wing dip at the start of next week if you guys are wanting, just so you can have a quick refresh on that, because we did rush through it.
Awesome.
All right, David, see you on the next